Hey guys, how are you? Welcome into a Thursday morning edition of the Daily Juice Podcast. My name is Matt Perrault, with you every single morning, wherever you get your podcasts. YouTube for the video. If you guys want to follow me on Twitter, it's at Sports Talk Matt. If you guys would like to follow BettingPros on Twitter, you guys can do so at BettingPros. We dropped the NFL now, just BettingPros. Always here being brought to you by BetMGM with the promo code offer Juice150. That code, $10 bet wins you $150. I've done it. Free money if you sign up for a new account. $10 bet, $150 in free wagers from BetMGM at BetMGM.com or the BetMGM app. Promo code Juice150. All right, got a lot to get to. Not a lot with the good picks. Hopefully you guys are fading me this week, okay? As I say, when I'm ice, I have no problem with you guys fading me. And if I'm making you money and you're listening to the Daily Juice, that's exactly what I want, okay? So Army 0 for 2 last night. Down a full unit, went a half a unit on Army minus 6.5. Every closing number for every number for Army, period. Opened at 3, closed at 7. Army wins by 2. Missouri was late money push from pros who waited all the way to that number climbed and then came in on Missouri. Some other people in the content space kind of waited around as well and jumped on Missouri plus 7. Good number, good value. Bad bet by me. We bet overnight. Sometimes that happens. I still liked Army to win the game, and I still thought they would cover, but fun football game, fun bowl game, and that's all you really can ask for at this part of the season. So there's 2 bowl games tonight. I'm not touching them, okay? I'm just going to watch them. Don't have a great read on either one. I don't know how you bet UCF in Florida. Like, how do you bet that bowl game? I mean, my gosh. And then Miami of Ohio's in action and against North Texas. Maybe some in-game stuff, maybe some personal plays I'll get into with that, but I've got 3 plays going tonight for the Titans and the 49ers. Okay, couple quick things. So first, I'm not supposed to be here. I'm actually supposed to be at Disney. And this is what's caused kind of a chaotic type of situation where all of a sudden I am in Vegas because of 2 reasons. One, weather. It was going to rain in Southern California for Thursday and Friday, and my wife just did not want to go. But then we woke up this morning, and our daughter is sick. Not COVID, but, pretty nasty cold, nasty cough, doesn't feel well, kind of run down, just feels like crap. And it's just been going around with kids, and kids are playing with other kids, and, no fever. She has her taste and smell, and it's nothing like, when she had COVID, we've seen her with COVID, so we have an idea what to look for when she has COVID. This is just a real nasty cold that she's got, and so she's run down. So the idea of putting her outside for Thursday and Friday in the rain just wasn't nice. So we're here. But that means I'm going to be doing a lot of stuff, running around, going crazy. So I've got 1 play on the side for tonight's Titans-49ers play game, and I've got 2 prop bets I'm going to give you here today. So 1 more unit in play. Again, you want to fade both these bets. I'm not going to be mad at you. But I want to say one quick hello to the guys in Windsor, Ontario, Canada, Kirk, Matt, and Mikey. So these dudes are driving around plowing all night. And they work for the Windsor Essex Mobility Group, WEMG. They do maintenance on the highways, and they do everything from picking up trash to salting and plowing, keeping the folks on the roadways up there in Canada. I don't know how much you guys are dealing with for snow, but Mad Dog Matt is one of the guys on Discord. He dropped me a line and said that every night these hardworking guys, they get together, they wait for the release of the podcast overnight, and when it comes out, they're all old-time snowplow drivers, and they all listen to the juice, and then they all talk about the juice, and they all come in. So I told them I'm sorry about the picks. I apologize for sucking this week, but hopefully you guys are fading it and making some money, going against me here. But hello to the folks up in Windsor, Canada. That's very cool. Stay warm up there. And definitely stay safe. A nice job keeping those roadways open for all the folks up there to travel around here. I don't know how much snow you guys get up there. I'm guessing a lot more than Vegas would be my guess with how much you guys are dealing with the snow situation. So, all right. I talked about this game a little bit in the Discord channel. Numbers coming down. Hopefully you guys can get it at 3.5. I don't hate it at 3. I think the Titans are live to win this game, okay? I took the Titans right after my almost my radio show, not my radio show, but my online show. I jumped on 3.5 and talked about it in the Discord channel. But Tennessee, Plus 3.5 at home against San Francisco. We did see some players get scratched for injury. That caused a little bit of a move. I don't think this goes below 3. It might, but I think if it goes below 3, I think you would see the pros come back and maybe be on both sides of 3. Be at plus 3.5 and be on minus 2.5. Very possible. I could even do that myself. I'm on plus 3.5. I may come back at minus 2.5, potentially on that. It's going to be a very popular teaser leg to tease this thing up to plus 9 and take the Titans. But I'm gonna take the 3.5 and I'm gonna sprinkle on the money line here for the Titans. And here's a couple of reasons why. I'm back on the Titans again. Look, if the Titans win this game, we go over 9.5. So we cash that ticket. If they win the game outright, they're at 10 wins, and we cash that ticket, okay? So that will be 3 cashes. Raiders, Bengals, Titans. 3 one-unit wins for us for our preseason bets, okay? We've done very well in the futures category when it comes to the Daily Juice historically. This is a very, hot thing that we've hit on. Titans are 8-6 against the number. They are 4-1 against the division, 6-4 in conference. This is a non-conference game with an NFC team coming in. At home, they're 4-3. On the road, San Francisco is 4-3 against the number. They're 7-7 so far on the year. They have covered, however, 5 of their last 6 games. They are a very popular pro play. The pros like this a lot. I'm going to go against this. The Titans have covered once in their last 5 games. A lot of people are going against the Titans, and I can't tell you that you're wrong for doing that. It's a really big game for both these teams. It's a short week, and it's a really big game for the Titans to get a bounce-back spot. They should have beaten the Steelers. We were on the right side. They turned the ball over 4 times. This game comes down to turnovers, period, in my mind, okay? Whoever turns the football over, and hopefully they got that out of their system last week, but turnovers to me are going to be a monster deal here, and if Garoppolo goes a little crazy and starts throwing picks, here we go. That could be a good thing for us here. Giveaways per game, 1.8 giveaways per game for the Titans. That's not good, okay? That is 28th in the NFL. That has killed them. When they lose, they turn the football over. So if the Titans in the first quarter turn the football over, even if they're winning, you might want to jump on the 49ers and jump on the other side, okay? You may get a plus money out of this. And I'll tell you right now, personally, because I have that plus money on the other side for the Titans to cash, I will take plus money on if we ever get a plus money situation for the Niners, if it's ever plus 120, plus 130 on the Niners, I will jump in on San Francisco knowing that I've got the 1 unit on the Titans to win. So if you did bet that preseason with Titans over 9.5 wins, we have some opportunities to play here with this in-game if they go up 7-0. And right now, there's not a lot of value with the 49ers, but if you have that plus 9.5 ticket, you have a chance to kind of play off of it if the Niners do get to plus money on the money line at any point during the game. So takeaways per game, 1.3 for the Titans, but 1.4 giveaways a game for the 49ers. They can throw picks, and Garoppolo can fumble the football, and they get after the quarterback. We know what this Titans team does. 5th in the NFL. 14th in the NFL, getting after the quarterback. We know San Francisco gets after the quarterback as well here, but I think we're going to see a good game for this Titans defense. They've been playing much better of late, and frankly, look, they're only giving up 86.9 rushing yards per game, 126 on the ground for San Francisco, but they got some injuries back there and some issues back there that running the ball, they've been throwing the ball very, very well over the last couple of games. I think they'll continue to do that. Titans pass defense is okay. It's not great. 6.5 yards per pass play. That's 14th in the NFL, giving up 242 yards per game. That's 20th in the NFL. So secondary is okay for the Titans, not great. They can be thrown on, much more difficult to run on them. The number 2 opposing yards. They are 3rd in rushes per game that they see, and they're 5th in opposing yards per rush at 3.9. I'm taking the Titans at plus 3.5. Don't turn the football over. Titans, I think money line, they are live here, but as I mentioned, I'll just sprinkle on it because we have that 1 full unit already riding on it, so I don't need to go too heavy on the money line here with the Titans. Just take the plus 3.5. Hopefully they win the game at home here. A lot of folks are on San Francisco in the pro betting community. I understand why, because they've been so hot, but bounce back spot for the Titans. Tennessee plus 3.5, half a unit. Okay, half a unit. I am ice cold. I'm only betting 1 unit today. Okay, I'm not in the mood of losing multiple units per day given how cold I have been. I've not had a winning day yet. Okay, last Friday was the last time I've had a winning day. Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, all losing days. Okay, so this has been a disastrous Christmas, but not that shocking given everything I've got going on right now, but not great. Okay, Titans plus 3.5, half a unit. Okay, let's talk about prop bets. 2 prop bets, quarter unit each for the other half a unit. We bet this last game, Deebo Samuel over his receiving props. On Sunday, we got involved here. He flew over this, just blasted it. His number is 42.5 receiving yards. Look, they use the football. They use him in a variety of ways. He runs the ball, but he also catches the football a lot. And the projections that Dan Harris had for the last game for the 49ers were correct. Deebo Samuel, once again, prop bet cheat sheet. Number 2 prop bet cheat sheet pick for this game is is Samuel to have 65 yards receiving. That's a 23 yard difference here from what the actual number is to what he is currently projected to get. And again, I talked about it. Pass defense for the Titans is not that great. And frankly, they need the ball in his hands. I mean, Deebo Samuel running the football. Deebo Samuel, anytime touchdown, not a bad bet, okay? That's not horrible at all to get involved with that. Let me see what is Deebo Samuel, anytime touchdown, minus 110. So, yeah, I mean, he's going to get the football in the red zone. He's going to run the football, but I like him on a receiving prop over 42.5 for Deebo Samuel. And for the last quarter unit to round it out, Jimmy Garoppolo in his last 4 games has thrown for 230, 299, 296, and 235. Garoppolo's number passing right now is 235.5. Okay, so he's gone over or nearly at that in his last 3 games. The game back to the Vikings, he threw for 230. Okay, Jaguars was 176, Rams was 182, Cardinals was 326, Bears was 322. Okay. I think Garoppolo is going to throw the football a lot here in this game, given the injuries and running situation with the running backs. And you've got a chance here, I think, to get the ball out to Kittle. I think Kittle's not a bad option here, but his numbers are getting a little high for my liking in terms of betting on Kittle. But I think Kittle could score a touchdown tonight. 235.5 at minus 110. The prop bet cheat sheet has him going for 268 yards tonight. That's 33 yards of value, according to the BettingPros prop bet cheat sheet. All right. I'm going to follow the prop bet cheat sheet here. It's paid off for us in the past. I like the Deebo Samuel stuff. I like Garoppolo throwing the football here. We're going Titans plus 3.5. On the other side, Deebo Samuel over 42.5 yards receiving, and Jimmy Garoppolo over 235.5 yards receiving. The prop bets for a quarter unit, the side for a half a unit. My name is Matt Perrault. I'll be with you here all week, even on Christmas. We'll be here. Even on New Year's, we'll be here. Even New Year's Eve, we'll be here, although I might tape it a little early than normal. Hello to our folks in Canada. Hello wherever you are. Thank you for listening to the Daily Juice podcast. I honestly, the best Christmas gift you guys ever have given me is your attention, which is why I get paid. So picks might suck, but I do appreciate you guys listening and watching and being a part of the Daily Juice community on the Discord channel. If I have anything else to add during the day, I will pop it in, but I got a really kind of crazy day. I'm running around doing Christmas and honeydew lists all day because now we're not. We're supposed to be in Cali, but we're not. We're going to be in Vegas, so not sure how much I'll be available in the Discord channel, but if something pops up, if I like something, I'll let you guys know in the Discord channel. My name's Matt Perrault. Follow me on Twitter @SportsTalkMatt. Each and every morning, it's the Daily Juice podcast, always being brought to you by BetMGM.